Here we go once again. About to be back on the road. The Blurple baby's looking good. Just figured I'd show you guys what the setup is. So everybody's always wondering what that giant heap of stuff I'm hauling is. It's true I could cut down a little bit, but to be honest, some things are just nice to have. I'll take it all apart inside and show you what's in the bags. What we have here is the miscellaneous stuff that I'm attaching to the outside. This gray bag right here, that's my tent. This would be my inflatable mattress and inflatable pillow, helmet, some bungee cords, water, what is that thing called? Camelback, and a bottle of water. Comes out to just about a gallon of water. Altogether, I think that weighs about 18 pounds. Here we have my clothing backpack and the clothes that I put in it. Got shirts over here. I think I got, 3 or 4 shirts plus the one I'm wearing. Pants about the same, 3 or 4 pairs of pants plus what I'm wearing. Socks. Probably don't need as many big socks, but those wigwams were expensive and haven't brought myself to throw them away yet. Plenty of underwear. I like to have fresh underwear and undershirts because normally I'm not wearing a shirt. What we have here is the contents of my tool/miscellaneous bag. This will start over here. Got a 50-foot extension cable and a 3-way outlet. Comes in pretty handy at the campsites. Some locks, extra bungee things, water filter. Not sure if that's good anymore. I got pretty sick from some water I drank out of the Red River in Kentucky, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use that anymore, but maybe I'll just get a new filter for the inside of it. Got a bike lock, and this stuff's kept in the little front pocket. It's for charging the phone, and little headlamp, lighter. Side pocket over here, we got some gum and deodorant. You know, after a long day of riding, you tend to stink. And gum and deodorant isn't going to change the fact that you stink, but it'll give you confidence. And sometimes the confidence can overpower the smell of body odor. At least that's what I tell myself. Here we got some straps. I didn't use those one single time on my way up here, but I'm keeping them because I figured one day that will come in handy. And that's a hose that came off of the fuel auto valve on my bike, which, if you don't know, is completely useless and apparently only causes trouble. Leatherman case empty. I usually carry my Leatherman on me. That would be a buck knife and a hacksaw blade. The buck knife I got from my little brother L. It's a very nice knife. There's a pocket knife. Can't remember where I got that one. The bigger knife is it's not actually a K-bar. What is it? I forget the thing. I think it's Camelus or something. Anyways, it's a Vietnam knife that my dad gave me. Keeping that one for whenever I go to Yellowstone and have to fight a bear. That's the handle for the hacksaw blade. A little glow light that came with an emergency kit. I probably will never use it, but I don't want to throw it away yet. We got the oil filter. What would you call it? Wrench. Chain lube. Chain also needs lube quite often. Gorilla Glue. Handy for quite a few things. As is clear packing tape. Not as strong as duct tape, but you get a lot more yards per volume. Here we got a whole bunch of little hardware pieces that have come in handy more than once. I keep these in the bag along with some used spark plugs just in case a spark plug goes bad or something. Some folded up tin foil, it can be useful too. Knife sharpener, more hardware. All that stuff is 18 pounds. Here we have the contents of my big bag, the hiking backpack. It's a behemoth. All this stuff weighs in at 42 pounds. What exactly is it? Well, we got some beanies and bandanas. They come in handy for keeping the hair out of the face. All sorts of glasses and goggles for riding. A pair of binoculars and a compass. Bathing suit, flip-flops, ropes and strings and other things. Here we got a handy little mini tripod and some lenses for my camera phone that are pretty awesome. That thing right there is a Chinese hacky sack, and in that container is the feathers for it. You may get to see that in a future video sometime. Here we got a first aid kit. It's full of a bunch of junk I'm probably never going to use, because if I need it, I'm probably going to have to just go to the hospital. Here we got the sunblock, mosquito block, and some aloe gel. Stakes for the tent. The stakes that go in the ground. Some plastic silverware. That is a collapsible bucket, and that white thing underneath it is the footprint tarp for the tent. We got some thicker gloves for working in, and they come in handy if it gets cold. And here we got rain gear and a 55-gallon plastic bag for if it starts raining. I throw the giant bag over the back of my bike to kind of protect all this stuff from getting wet. Here in these two plastic, or I think they're called collapsible water bottles, but I use them for soap and shampoo. A little scrubby pad thing and a Speedo towel. Over here we got all my toiletries go in this bag right here. We got some dental picks and things like that, a toothbrush. Here's a good one. A razor. Get a job, you hippie razor. Toothpaste, some hydrocortisone and triple antibiotic. Combs and brushes for the mess that is my hair. Scissors, hair bands. Some type of oil for my beard. Stuff for clipping the toenails and the fingernails and tweezers. This stuff is garlic tincture. I've learned that fixes everything. Here we got some thermal underwear, which will keep you amazingly warm when it's cold for how thin it is, and a white work shirt that's definitely been used. Here we got my laptop and everything that goes in my laptop bag. We got a mouse, all the cords that connect stuff up together. That is what's known as a popper stopper or a plosive shield for that little condenser microphone there. I've really only used it so far to plug it in, and it can do pretty quality stuff recording wise. I'm not sure how it's going to handle the vibrations of being in a backpack and traveling across the United States, but we'll find out about it. Let's see, over here we got more electronic stuff. That would be an external hard drive. Something I've learned about computers is it's always a good idea to have backup. Over here we got a inverter and a battery charger and some type of adapters for something. Here we got adapters for my phones and iPods. That would be the iPod and another phone. I carry an extra just in case mine gets stolen. We got, what is this thing? Oh yeah, that's basically a battery pack for charging a phone if you can't find something to charge it on. Haven't used it very much, but it's handy when you need it. And rechargeable batteries. This thing is basically full of USB sticks and other little small computer pieces. All that goes in that red bag, and then all of that goes in the gray bag. I think that's semi-waterproof. I'm not sure. Hopefully I don't have to find out. That would be my sleeping bag And that should just about be it. Like I said, it's 42 pounds. It's pretty behemoth. Oh yeah, over there we got, what is it, a liter? I think it's close to a liter. Nope, 887 milliliters of gasoline. So what's that, like a fifth or a quarter of a gallon? Might get me 10 or 15 extra miles if I run out somewhere. Haven't had to use it yet, and hopefully I won't have to.